Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome back to 100% Mags. So here we are with some more Newcastle United transfer news on the channel to talk about. And you might have guessed it by the thumbnail of this video. This is absolutely crazy. Newcastle have went to a completely different level so far now that we can turn down moves for players like Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, you heard us right. Newcastle turned down a move for Cristiano Ronaldo. Absolutely crazy. There was three clubs Ronaldo asked to move to. One of them was Newcastle United. The other two, I believe, was West Ham and Chelsea. But Newcastle turned him down. That in itself right there is absolutely crazy. That we are turning down Cristiano Ronaldo to Newcastle United. That shows how far we have come in just a short space of a year that we have turned down one of arguably the world's greatest players in Cristiano Ronaldo. When you think about modern day footballers, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Neymar, Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, these are world class players, and Cristiano Ronaldo is in there with them, and we have turned him down in a move to Newcastle United. We have turned him down. That is huge. That is absolutely crazy. In other news, however, talking about other transfers, of course, Newcastle have been looking at youth players. As we all know, since the owners came in, we've been looking at the youth market. I mean, if you look at some of the players that we already have at the club as well, that we have signed under the new owners, ones that were already at the club before the new owners came in as well, in Joelinton and Maxi, they're both in the young bracket. The players that have come in under the new owners, some of them have been on the latter end of their careers, like Kieran Trippier, Dan Burn, but some of them, like Bruno, is in the age bracket of Joelinton and Maxi. Sven Botman, again, another one in that youth bracket. They're in that area where they will be with us in, the years down the line. So we're building for not only now, but we're building for the future, as we all know. Newcastle are, at this moment in time, looking at many, many different youth prospects across the world. We are currently looking in Brazil at the moment for youth prospects. Of course, two of them that have been targeted heavily at the moment are Andre Santos of course, Vasco da Gama, and his teammate Escudo, I believe he's pronounced. Sorry if I have butchered that name. But we're looking at Andre Santos and Escudo of Vasco da Gama. And of course, we are now looking at 17-year-old wonder kid from Brazil, Angelo Gabriel of Santos. 17-year-old winger is being targeted by the likes of course, Barcelona and Liverpool as well. Newcastle have thrown in a €25 million bid, about 20 million quid, for this 17-year-old wonder kid who, I'm not going to lie to you, I haven't seen him play, but if Barcelona's after him, he's got to be good. If Liverpool's after him, he's got to be good. 17-year-old wonder kid as well, Brazilian. I mean, if he's even remotely anything like the Brazilians we've seen in the past with, Luis Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Romario, Pele, just any of them, or even our very own Bruno, so if he's anything like them kinds of players, then we are in for an absolute treat if we can get him to join Newcastle United. 17 years old as well, so he will go in with the players that we've already signed as well, along the lines of Garange Cole from the Aussie League. Of course, Charlie MacArthur, who we've brought in as well. So many youngsters that have been brought in under the new owners. So we're definitely looking to build for the future as well as the now. But talking about the now, of course, there is talk again about that guy that just never seems to disappear off Newcastle's radar. It is James Maddison of Leicester. We are supposedly, according to Football Fancast, don't know how credible they are as a source, but I'm going to throw it out there, and it's up to you to believe it if you want to or not. But according to Football Fancast, they're saying that Newcastle's putting in a bid of 60 million for James Maddison come January. Of course, his teammate Yuri Tillmans is another one that Newcastle's been looking at as well. If he follows suit in that move, who knows? But James Maddison is a fantastic player. He's got 2 assists this season, the same as Bruno. It, of course, has this season, and of course the same as Sean Longstaff has this season for us as well. But that's in a Leicester side that he's got 2 assists. So if you put him into a Newcastle side with the way we're playing, the intensity we're showing as well, you know, I think, to be honest, that James Maddison will do a hell of a lot better at Newcastle. You know, just looking at the way we play, you know, it's really suited to the way James Maddison plays as well. So I think he would do a hell of a lot better if he was it. Of course, us instead of Leicester. He was supposed to be, you know, on the move to Newcastle in the summer window, but Brendan Rodgers decided to keep a hold of him. He thought, you know, that he could keep him at Leicester for quite a while longer. It looks like now, you know, James Maddison is wanting to move on. He was wanting to move on in the summer window, but he ended up, you know, having to stay at Leicester. Leicester aren't doing very well at the moment. They're currently down at the bottom end of the Premier League table, and they're not doing very good at all, you know. So looking up, you know, if you're a player like James Maddison, I'm sure he'll be looking up the Premier League table, and you'll be thinking, wow, you know, Newcastle are really going places here. They're sitting 4th in the table, 12 games played, 21 points on the you know, book. So he's got to be looking at that and thinking, I want to get that move. I want to be at Newcastle. You know, they're going places. And I can't argue with the lad, you know, because it's a perfect move. It would be the really good move for him to make. And looking at it, you know, if we could sign James Maddison, if we can get in this wonder kid from Brazil as well, in Angelo Gabriel, if we can get in the other 2 wonder kids from Brazil as well, from Vasco da Gama. Of course, another bid has been put in for Andres Santos of Vasco da Gama as well. So we'll have to wait and see what happens on that one. But according to the agent of the kid from Santos, of course, Angelo Gabriel, according to his agent, he's saying that there has been no concrete bids put in by Newcastle yet, but that remains to be seen, you know, whether that's true or not. You know, the agent could just be playing coy and trying to, you know, get the best deal for his player, which is, you know, what agents do. We know that's what agents do. You know, that's their job at the end of the day, to look for the biggest, you know, payment that they can find for their client. But it's absolutely crazy, you know, waking up today and saying that Newcastle United have turned down Cristiano Ronaldo. You know, let us know your thoughts on that one down in the comments below. Let us know your thoughts on all of the other stuff talked about in this video as well. And, you know, I'm kind of glad in a way that Newcastle did turn down Cristiano Ronaldo. It would have been a nice acquisition to get, you know, but the ego, that would really destroy the harmony in the Newcastle United dressing room. I mean, leadership qualities, you know, fair enough, he's got them in droves, but the ego of Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't think that would go down well in a Eddie Howe dressing room. You know, Eddie Howe is a guy that likes the harmony in the squad. He likes the team to be together, and you know, Cristiano Ronaldo's more of an individual guy. He likes to be all about himself. We've seen that, you know, when he was at Real Madrid, you know, and we've also seen it, you know, Manchester United as well, that he does like, the spotlight to be on him. And fair enough, at the end of the day, he has done a lot in world football to deserve that spotlight to be on him. But I think, he just wouldn't fit in Newcastle United's dressing room. He just doesn't seem to have the qualities that Eddie Howe would be looking for in a player, for, that quality as in the unity with the rest of the squad, a teamwork mentality. And that's something that Eddie Howe has been pushing from day one since coming in at Newcastle United. He wants everybody being together in the team, and it was proven, when we played Everton on Wednesday, at St James's Park as well, with that fantastic, show of unity, shown of support for one another as well, when Fabian Schär came across and he stuck up for Kieran Trippier against Anthony Gordon. Also Bruno's tweet on social media, about his new baby boy, Matteo, and you're just reading the comments and there's a whole bunch of Newcastle United players, just congratulating their fellow teammate and, their NUFC brother in Bruno, on what is an absolutely amazing moment for Bruno, becoming a father for the very first time. That is a very, very special thing. I can't imagine the feelings for that, to be honest, because, I'm not a father myself, so I couldn't imagine, the feelings at all for that. But one day, maybe I will, get to feel that feeling. But it's just an absolutely sensational unity, absolutely sensational bond that the club's got at the moment. And hopefully, that long continues, because we are absolutely flying at the moment, 4th in the table. It's just absolutely amazing to see, where we are from, where we came from, just a year ago. So let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And like I say, just absolutely hilarious to see Cristiano Ronaldo being turned down by Newcastle United. I mean, that is massive. That is massive. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags. You can scan the QR code to subscribe to the channel up above, or you can scan the QR code for Ko-Fi to donate to the channel as well. You can also donate by the thanks button down below, and you can also subscribe to the channel as well by the big red subscribe button as well. Until next time, I'll see you all there. I'll keep an eye out for the match preview for the game coming up against Villa. And how are the lads?